And to add to what the gentleman have said, the senior program, which we referred to as a home, Dean Lay started Sethra in 1988. We had seniors come to us that said, we are active, we want to do things. So what we did, thanks to Cliff Tops again, they donated a TV. And the fire chief is here, and he told me there was a whole section of a building that was cluttered, and he said, hey, this isn't going to pass fire inspection. So I got with the council, I said, guys, we've had seniors that are active, that want to do things. Let's dedicate this room. We did it in a process. One of our meetings, right after getting started, we took the TV in, we cleaned out the room, we bought shelving. That is now the 60-plus room. In addition to the programs where you come and get meals. You don't have to get meals. If you got a project to do, Ms. Jean did some crafts, some jewelry, and some other things, just for clarification. We also did start an enhancement program. The town of Monteagle years ago received some money for downtown, and they started a sidewalk. There was also, before she passed, was she was a value-added. Susan Goblant was the one that worked with us on our grants. There was an additional $15,000 that had been sitting dormant for about 9 years that had not been used. Whenever I was an alderman, the council, of course, selected, and we received $200,000 for enhancement, which was for downtown sidewalks, lighting, and connectivity to two different things. The Mountain Goat Trail, which, Nate, we have several board members here tonight, which is a bike trail, walking trail, pedestrian trail, non-motorized trail, which began from St. Andrews, a student at St. Andrews, correct? And as Anthony refers to, the railroad. So it's the same thing, but two different things within that bed. There were limitations in where it could be done. We continued that sidewalk. We looked, but we started then this planning process that with all components, and that's where the downtown corridor came from. So do you want me to stop, or do you want me to continue? She wants me to stop. So somebody asked me about what the downtown corridor is. You know, okay, I get to come back. Oh, does she? She doesn't guess. It does. That works. That's it. Any
other questions? You're not going to ask it.
Well, she asked me.
I got to follow the rules.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Could you tell us about the downtown corridor?
Yes, I can. Okay, here we go. Now let's go back to what happened there. This group got together, and of course I want to thank Mr. Richardson up here as a strategic planner, and we were told by the state there was a lot of changes that went on after 2007. Soft matches are now surveys. Architects are now surveys, which means, folks, we have to pay for them. We have to pay for them before you use any of your dollars. And Nate, we didn't think it was fair, did we? But that's what they did to us because of a TCA law. Of course, and we document things. But yeah, we had these processes, and out of that, and when I was running for mayor, Miss Liz McGee, if anyone knows her, lives out on the bluff, Mr. Blue Hamby, and numerous people came to me and said, Laurel Lake is dangerous. And I told them people that I was driving an SUV, I didn't pay attention in a lower car, and I said, we will do what we can to have a safer road in Monteagle. Folks, Monteagle is downtown. We have a half circle, we don't have a square. We had the enhancement money, the Mountain Goat Trail money, we had a council was willing to work, we had a community, but we had a town, but we had no center. So that's how the corridor came about, through sessions of town hall meetings, through events, and what we were doing. There's been some confusion on terminology and information, and I'm not going into that tonight. I will at another public forum that can be televised if it's made available, because it's for the public, and then everyone can air it. But we did meet. There was 9 of us from counties and aldermen with the state, with Southeastern Development, met in a room when they said this road was unsafe. There was crash data done, and I have a letter from the Alan Wolf Traffic Control, as with the TDOT Commissioner, that I have worked with, that says it was crash data. Now, we all know what statistics is. What happened was that they looked at numbers and said, this road ain't safe, you know, according to the numbers. But you asked anybody from Laurel Lake, that school, CVS, and those people walking, the left-hand side of the road was dangerous. So at that point in time, what we did was, through a request directed, not mandated, I don't know where that came from because we got it recorded, but directed, was we made a request for safety, accessibility, and economic development. And at that point in time, we had to take all those components, the enhancement dollars, we took the Mountain Goat Trail, which is the bike trail, to be able to downsize downtown to maintain that. We have reached that. We're generating more dollars, it is a safer Monteagle, and it is generating a better, more accessibility for those folks that live on that road. And so that's the reason that was done. And I have documentation to prove it, you know, if you need it. We've got 8 years worth of minutes, but I'm not going to bring them out tonight. And it's also for tourists. People can ride bikes now. It's healthy. I'm sorry. I'm going to get... Did I get thrown out? What?
All right. Anybody else? How about that grandchild of yours? Yeah. I bet she does. Anybody else, Chief, you want anything?
Do I have to come up here?
Absolutely. Stand. How about you stand up? You, I will allow.
Let me just stand up and say this.
Yeah, okay.
This council that I work with, they've been right there behind the fire department. As y'all know, we're all volunteers. And we work with the council. I've had some of the council members, Lexi Orr, he comes out to our fires, he helps us out a lot. The mayor showed up. Harry Parmley's been there to help us out on some of our calls. I'm glad to see those folks there when we need them. And I'd like to say this, the truck that we've got, I want to make this clear because this rumor's been going, and I want this to understand. The truck we got was bought by Cliff Tops and Monteagle Sunday School was seen. The city did not go bankrupt on anything getting us a fire truck. It was done by these folks here, and these folks from Cliff Tops and the Assembly Grounds, I want to thank you. And all my guys and girls here, really appreciate it. And like I said, y'all carry on.
All right, any other questions? Okay.
All right, now I can jump the gun like I did a minute ago, and we'll go to final statements by all the candidates, 2 minutes each, and we'll start with the mayor.
First and foremost, I want to thank the team. That's the community, the businesses, the fire department, the council, everyone that's involved. It takes us all. You know, it's the concept of how communities and villages are built. But with the hard work we've done, we want to continue making Monteagle a better place. We are now in compliance with the comptroller's office. And I must commend our new city recorder, which as of December, she was taking city recording classes. We will be in compliance with the state. She will be our chief financial officer, which is hard, guys. And Debbie Taylor. I mean, we've got the entire staff, but Deb's taken 2 college classes at the same time, and she's excelled in those. And that's a lot, making us in compliance. We do appreciate you, all of you. We appreciate you too, Max, and Joanne, but really that's a lot of hard work she's done in the last 2.5 years. But anyway, back to what we've been able to do. We'll keep citizens involved. We will continue to streamline processes. We have got now an accountant, a CPA firm. The city recorder doesn't sign checks. The mayor doesn't make deposits. We have a checks and balance. We have transfer. We have books that you can come and look at. We have done what we said we would do. It's your money. But we're investing it back into community, into infrastructure. Thanks to, I will say, Harry, that we have had more community events. We now have an event that people look forward to, Red, White, and Blue, working with the chamber. We're working with the university. We're working with the other city mayors, the county mayors. We're working with the state. We'll bring the federal government here. The governor's going to come before too long, y'all. But now it's because Monteagle is a good place. It's our home and a place to live. We'll continue improving the infrastructure, and we will continue with the management. I call him Pops a lot of times, but my dad passed away, and he was in government, but of course, and Lex has taught me so much, but that he teaches me the management process because, as people have said, we're a victim of our own success with how we promoted Monteagle, but you've got to have a strong structure. We have that strong structure, we have the human part, and we will continue working for you. If you've got a question, please call and ask me. Would appreciate your vote.
Jones, sorry.
Fell asleep. I'd like to once again thank everybody else for coming out here tonight. I believe, and I would like to thank everybody else here, would believe that we need to continue our growth and our success in our town and not let people from past administrations come in here and destroy it. We've worked too hard to see this grow, and I love it here. I want to raise my stepson here. I want to raise my future children here. I want to live here the rest of my life. And this town has the potential to just bloom, just get huge, and be a place for our seniors to enjoy, for teenagers to stay out of trouble, for myself, for my family, for you, for our neighbors, for our friends. I want this town to be a place where somebody will come in here, spend their tax dollars, and then go, not their tax dollars, but come spend some money and go back to where they came from. Tell their friends about it. Have them come. We deserve that. There's no reason why we shouldn't be the top 10 place in the state of Tennessee to come visit. I think we should be. We should be the #1 place in the state of Tennessee to come visit. Anyways, thank you again, and I appreciate it.
Mr. Newsom said a lot of good things. But I don't want them to leave. I want them to stay. I want them to come in here and spend their money and stay. I want all kinds of good folks to come here and stay and help us build a stronger, better destination, a better place for all of us. Folks, we've been on not a downhill road, but we're chugging uphill like the little engine that could. Just one more rail in the track. Let us try to do it one more term. Thank you.
One thing I have enjoyed tonight, I hadn't heard Mr. Parmley in years. And I know they've called me Mr. Parmley several times here. We go back to the broken record, I feel the same way that I did when I talked a few minutes ago. I just like to see Monteagle go on and on and on, and whatever we get out of it. And I know that really and truly, I'm not trying to cut any one human being, but I know that there's nobody going to satisfy everybody. It just ain't going to happen. And I did say a while ago that I hope whoever's elected in this election, they just don't stop. They keep going. And let me go a little deeper in that. I hope that the ones that are elected are exactly the ones that are in there now. I mean, I'm not going to fuss about that, because I really think that some of us have worked really hard, and we've covered for the ones that, so they could help us when they, you know, so they, I mean, we got different shifts here, what we got. Some of us are in the daytime, some of us are at night, some of us are this weekend, some of us are during the week. But we, you know, we've tried to cover events and all, and I've enjoyed the Civil War event, I have. And I enjoy, excuse me, but I enjoy Christmas time, and Ho-Ho comes in. Yeah, cover her ears. She don't need to know that. But anyway, I'm in hopes that Monteagle just keeps going, and I hope we all get a piece of it. And you know, as far as it goes, everybody's going to enjoy it. They got to. And that's all I got. Thank y'all for coming.
I'd just like to thank everyone for being here tonight. Thank the ones that got this together. I was a little skeptic at first. I really didn't know what to expect, but I've enjoyed it. All I can say, you know, take a look at what we've done. If we've done something you liked and you've seen enough progress, well, I ask for your chance to do it again. If not, send me to the house and get somebody else. That's, you know, that's as pretty well blunt as you can get it. But thank everybody for coming, and we appreciate it. Just make Monteagle bigger and better. Thanks.
I'm just going to repeat one issue because I do feel very strongly about it. But I sincerely believe that our mayor and this city council have worked tirelessly these past 2.5 years in openly and honestly serving the town. These past 2.5 years have been hard and a very busy, difficult time. We have been successful in bringing to fruition the wastewater treatment plant. But there are many, many more important items before us which will take insight, experience, and commitment from all of us in order to move forward with these challenges. The water plant requires an upgrade in accordance with TDEC requirements. Our water tanks require both cosmetic and mechanical upgrades. There's still roads requiring general upgrades. There's a lot left yet to do. As we all work together to initiate an improved tax base and revenue stream, affording our city continued growth and improved services. to move forward with these challenges and to be in a place that our town is in the best possible position to enjoy a better quality of life from the benefits derived through making our town, and I think Rusty got my minutes, a destination rather than just an exit on the interstate. I would look forward to positive growth to our businesses as well as more improved services to our citizens. If reelected, I pledge that I'll continue to work with our dedicated city employees, the police, the fire, E911 Mountain Central, and of course all of you, the fine folks of the town of Monteagle. Oh, hush. Again, I appreciate this opportunity to visit with all of you and will try to do the best of my ability to answer any questions or concerns you all may have. And thank you again for being here.
How about one more big hand for all the candidates? They did a fantastic job, everybody. I want to thank everybody for attending the Monteagle Candidate Forum. The Monteagle Women for Better Tomorrow sponsored this event tonight. We thank them very much. And we thank the candidates that were here and spoke. We want to remind you that the forum will be rebroadcasted on YouTube as early as Thursday morning. So thank you for coming. Thank you for everybody that put this together. Thank you for having me be here. I enjoyed it.
All over. That's it.